Thing that everyone's talking about, too, is the drumbeat for impeachment. It's getting louder and louder after Secretary of State Mike Pompeo admitted he was on that phone call that took place between President Trump and the president of Ukraine. Joining us from Washington with more on this, Jess Smith. And President keeps tweeting, can't use the word he said in the latest tweet, but no surprise.
Yeah, he has been tweeting quite a bit. He was tweeting throughout this press conference that just wrapped up a few minutes ago with Speaker Nancy Pelosi and House Intel Chairman Adam Schiff. They said that they feared the White House would be stonewalling their investigation. They say they want this to, the administration wants this to drag out, and that's exactly what Democratic lawmakers do not want to see. They are trying to get documents from the White House, and they have now said they plan on issuing a subpoena to the White House on Friday if the White House does not turn over documents. They are also trying to get documents from the State Department. They have subpoenaed Mike Pompeo, the Secretary of State, and he has really pushed back on that. He's also pushed back against lawmakers talking to State Department employees. He said this morning, when he acknowledged that he was on this call between President Trump and the president of Ukraine, he also said that he would not tolerate bullying from Capitol Hill. Well, Adam Schiff had a message for Pompeo this morning. Take a listen.
We are deeply concerned about Secretary Pompeo's effort now to potentially interfere with witnesses whose testimony is needed before our committee, many of whom are mentioned in the whistleblower complaint. And we want to make it abundantly clear that any effort by the Secretary, by the President, or anyone else to interfere with the Congress's ability to call before it relevant witnesses will be considered as evidence of obstruction of the lawful functions of Congress.
As you mentioned, President Trump has been tweeting. In one tweet just a little bit ago, he did point to today's sell-off, and he said, quote, impeachment nonsense is what is hurting the stock market and 401ks. And I did want to note one thing that Pelosi said in that press conference that our audience is paying attention to. She said that the impeachment inquiry is separate from USMCA. She says Democratic lawmakers are still working with Ambassador Lighthizer on this. And she said the quiet you hear on that front is progress. Adam and Julie.
She also talked a little bit about prescription drug pricing. So highlighting that Congress and the president are still trying to get things done, even as this happens. On that front as well, the president expected to unveil a plan for Medicare this week. Do we know anything about that yet?
Well, the White House tells me that President Trump will be at an event in Florida tomorrow talking about his health care agenda. And as part of that, he will sign an executive order relating to Medicare. Now, they're not giving many details about what this executive order contains, what it will do, but they said it's designed to protect and improve Medicare. Of course, we'll keep you updated as we get any more details on that proposal.
Thanks so much, Jess. Appreciate it.
Hey, investors. Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.